I want to thank all the organizers, all the candidates who have put in their name with very uncertain times of what was going to happen in this election. Thank you. I speak from my heart. I don't follow notes because I believe in what I do. I believe in what I say, and I'm not scripted. I'm not catering to any political insiders. I am my own person, and I do it for the community. And I think I can vouch to you. I can show my track record to show how much work I've done in the last 2 years as a councillor. I'll ensure that every part of the ward is represented fairly. I used to do park tours and go to each park, get the community together to meet, have a mobile office and so on. I'll continue to do those kind of techniques to make sure I'm available everywhere. I'm seen everywhere. I'm an active councillor currently, and I want to continue that work for this neighborhood, all the neighborhoods in the area. I also want to say in a situation where we're moving into 25 we need experienced councillors. We need experienced voices who are vocal, who are brave, who are not intimidated by other politicians or other levels of politicians. It is very important for us to have that independent, courageous voice on the issues that we face as Scarborough. And I want to be able to bring the fair share of resources back to Scarborough. I wanted to be able to do the injustice that was done after amalgamation that Scarborough is still continuing to face, to reverse that trend and to make sure that all of our residents, including our seniors who built this country, who built this nation, who built this city, are taken care of here. So every neighborhood will have a voice, every community member will have a voice, and I come from a participatory democracy expertise. I come from facilitative leadership expertise. That just basically means that it's not me deciding for you, it's you deciding together with me, we doing things together, we getting things done together. It's not about me, it's about us together for Scarborough. Hopefully I can count on your vote to continue serving as your councillor in the next term, and looking forward to working with you. Thank you.
I disagree with Nathan when he said that we need experienced counselors. I actually think that the experienced counselors is part of the problem. I'd like to actually see a bunch of new faces, new ideas, and new voices at City Hall. I'm not just a candidate. I'm actually a taxpayer, and I'm somebody that's got involved because I'm not happy with what I see. I'm not happy with what I see at City Hall, and that's why I'm here today. A fresh face, a fresh voice, even if it's not me. I think we need to clean house, and we need to bring some new faces and new ideas in there. Cost cutting. I will be all over cost cutting. If you've seen this debate and you've seen that debate, you know what? Anytime I see wasteful spending, I'm going to go after it. I don't think anybody can say that the city spends money wisely with a straight face. I don't even understand that. Anyway, I'm accessible. Showed that already that I've been accessible. My phone number, my cell number has been on my website since day one, and I'm going to be accessible right through. If you elect me, I will be accessible. You'll be able to come and see me. You can phone me. I will be your passionate voice at City Hall. I promise you that. My work ethic. I mean, only candidate driving around Malvern at 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning, putting up signs. I was doing that. I don't know what everybody else was doing, but I was doing that. The next day, there were no signs up other than mine that I saw anyway. Anyway, passionate voice. I will fight for you. I promise that.
So thank you very much. And again, I'd like to thank everyone for being here. I hope I was able to impress in you the kind of counselor that I would make, that I'm very committed to working on your behalf, but not just working for you, but working with you. A lot of people have asked, what would you do for us? Well, I don't want to just do it for you. I want us to work together. I am committed to doing a good job. I'm not afraid to roll up my sleeves and get the job done. I've done it throughout my working life. I've done it throughout my personal life, and I will do it again. I look forward to working on your behalf, and I look forward to your votes. Thank you very much.
My experience of 20 years of communications and civic engagement, I've been building relationships with councillors all across this city. Relationships are what we need to get things done. One vote from one councillor isn't going to get everything done. So establish relationships with other councillors to bring the investments into Toronto is what you need to put your vote behind. You know, I do a lot of volunteering. If you go on my website, you'll be able to see my background information. But I don't do it because of an election coming. I don't join associations because I want your vote. I've been doing it for 20 years for free, and I will continue to advocate for this community. If I get your vote as city councillor, you will be able to rest assured that your money, your investment in me, will have great dividends in return, because the amount of work that I'll be putting in will probably be about, double what other people are used to doing. I would really appreciate you taking a moment to go onto my website, amandakane.ca, to see my platform and my background and the experience that I will bring for you as your city councillor.
Once again, I want to thank all of you for coming out tonight to, spend a few hours to listen to us discuss some of these issues that affect us all. But I want to ask you a question, all of you. Who do you want representing you as your city councillor? And to answer that question, I want to ask you, look at the track record of your candidates. Look at what they've actually done, how hard they've worked, how much they've sacrificed to do stuff for you. To tell you the truth, I don't have a campaign manager. I don't have a coordinator. I don't have almost anybody. I have myself. I've been working hard. I've been off work since May as a candidate to serve you guys. I've worked 8, 9, 10-hour days building my own website, building my own materials. I haven't paid a designer for this stuff. Building everything from the bottom up, my platform, going door to door. I've been to 70% of the doors on my own, and the rest of the 30% I've had volunteers, at least, thankfully. But I've been working hard for you. I have a track record that's proven. I'm proven and working hard for everybody. And as well, we got to look at the sacrifices people are actually making for you. If your counselor or your candidate is willing to sacrifice, 6 months of work to work hard for you, maybe that's somebody that you want. Maybe we disagree on a few things, and maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot by saying that. Maybe we disagree on 1-2 points on my platform, where nobody's going to agree on everything. But again, look at somebody who's going to work hard for you and is going to earn their money and not just sit in an office and collect a paycheck week after week, just collecting money. Let's hire candidates, or let's vote in candidates who are working hard for you and have a proven track record. Thank you.
Again, my name is Christopher Riley. I am running for council because I know we can do better and Scarborough deserves better. I am not a fan of partied politics at City Hall, i.e. Liberal, NDP, Conservative, left-leaning, right-leaning. All this does is cause divisions. Each councillor groups together with their NDP friends or their Liberal friends, and they vote with each other. This has got to stop. All it does is plug things up. They're looking to further their own careers instead of what is best for the people of Toronto and the people of their ward. Okay? I am running as an independent. I don't lean left. I do not lean right. I lean towards what is the best decision for the people of our ward and the people of Toronto as a whole. This is an important matter. NDP, Conservative, we have all different kinds of stuff. I do appreciate every single one of you coming out, sitting in this hot room, and listening to us. Thank you very, very much, and we look forward to seeing you on October 22nd.
Thank you all for coming out, and thank you to the organizers for this great event. I want to use my volunteer and professional experience to work for you at City Hall. I'm committed to our community. I live here, I went to school here, I volunteer here, and now I want to work for you here too. Over the past 4 years, I've built the relationships that are necessary to move from plans to action. I've built relationships with our community leaders, with our mayor, with our other councillors, and with provincial and federal representatives from across the political spectrum. I have the relationships that we need to get the job done. As a sign of my commitment to our community, I was the first candidate to register on May 1st. I was also the first candidate to register on August 20th. For the past 5 months, I have been knocking on thousands of doors across Rouge Park. Everybody has been so welcoming, and I have very much enjoyed all the conversations that we've had at your doorsteps. I will continue to knock on doors while serving as your counselor. It's also great exercise. But the ideas are good too. I'm confident I have the experience to implement my plan for an integrated transit network, jobs for Scarborough, safe school zones for our children, and more seniors' retirement homes in our ward. No other candidate is as committed to working for you as I am. On October 22nd, vote Jennifer McKelvey because Scarborough deserves better.
First off, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming out tonight and taking the time out of your busy days to listen to us ramble. You're going to get a few things from me. You're going to get the truth from me. Whether it's something you want to hear or whether it's something you don't want to hear, you're not going to get BS from me. You're going to get informed decisions from me. evidence-based decisions, not based on rhetoric, not things that they've heard on CNN, but actual evidence-based decision making. Okay? We need a strong voice at City Hall. Now, I've had the pleasure of listening to Mr. Shan talk about we need a strong voice, we need a strong voice. He's been saying that for about 10 years now, jumping from one office to another. So let's ask the hard questions. You've been in office for 2 years. What tangible things have you done to improve our community? What have you done to address the pedestrian deaths in our community? What have you done to address crime? Nothing. And how do we even know that you're going to stick around for the long run? The federal elections next year. I'm not too sure you're going to hang around. How long do I have? 39 seconds. Miss McKelvey, you've done great work for this community. I'm not gonna say anything about that. However, she said something very telling. I have the relationships to get things done. What relationships? All I see is endorsements from people from the Ford government, the same people that trampled on our rights, and I heard nothing from you. If you're such a progressive voice for everyone, why didn't you stand up for our democratic rights? So what I'm trying to say is please cut through the BS and actually look at the candidates for their substance, for their ideas, and for their knowledge. Thank you very much.
Once again, thank you very much, everyone, to come out tonight here and listen to us. Whether they're good speeches, bad speeches, but you've been very patient, and I thank you very much. And especially the organizations who has organized this program, I really thank you as well. I don't know if I have mentioned that I belong to Merchant Navy that serves on your sea and lakes and rivers here in Canada, and I have a pleasure of working in St. Lawrence River, Lake Erie, Lake Ontario, and I've moved the people on the boats. I've moved the cargo on board ship, and I know how to manage the crew, and I have experience as a chief engineer on the boat that how to control the commodities and other aspects of the management. And the things that I'm going to do, I can't promise that I will solve all the problems that were discussed here, but I'll try to do one thing at a time. And the most important thing that I feel is the safety of the people. Safety on the streets, safety from the guns and violence. And to that point, if you have any questions, you can come after the session is over. We can talk about it. And if you like my plan, please vote for me. My website is there. It's very simple, votegori.ca. Go visit there and look at my plans. If you still have questions, my cell phone number is on the website. My banner is there, and you can always approach me. I'll be open. My office will be open for business. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everybody, for coming out. Thanks to David and Kathy for doing an exceptional job, and any of the staff here tonight. You know, after we're volunteering for 30 years in this community and still volunteering every day, I do this every day at the other end of the ward over at the storefront, and I'm very happy to volunteer because I have so much passion for this community, especially Highland Creek. And that's number one. So another thing is, it was a very unfair election for people like me because it was not accessible. I could not get information because on that date when they decided that they were changing it, I waited to hear from them on the last date, the court date, the government, that they're announcing, that I waited for that moment to campaign. So what that did was, that was only a few weeks ago. So it doesn't give people, it's very unfair, and it doesn't give people a chance. But anyway, I'm very committed. I'm a hard worker. I have a strong voice to council. I'm independent because I support all these parties over the years. I've helped them all. I helped Ron. I helped Ken. I've helped everybody. And I support all people in Ward 25, very passionate. Yep, I do what is right, and I stand up. I do what is right, and I stand up for this ward, and I thank everybody.